Not. Oh, we gotta go back to the Zoom zone. Ah. Got it. I said I got it. Oh, my Atlanta. I'll do this. Oh, I gotta do that. People are like, what's going on? This guy's talking to himself. Nobody's even in here paying attention. It's okay. He's trying to do his thingamabobby, or he's trying to set himself up. Oh, my Atlanta. All right, back to this. Back to that. All this and that and stuff. Oh, my Atlanta. Oh, look at that. Patatow. Well, hello, fine people. Welcome to Kiwis Road. This is your lovely host, Mr. James. Kiwis at home. So, yeah, it's just our road. And this is Talking Tuesdays. Welcome aboard. Train's always moving, as people will know or don't know. And if you don't know, then you know now. The train's always moving. Oh, let's see what's happening over here. We got this window open. All kinds of stuff going on. Hey, do you hear that noise? I don't know. I don't know if anybody hears that noise. It's okay. I got to set a few things up. Blah, blah, blah. Diddy, diddy, diddies. Y'all can hang out for a minute. Sit there and the chit chat, chitty chat chat. I like to thank people for stopping by. And if I haven't said thank you, thank you. Hi, how you doing? And if I forget to say hi, how you doing? And in case I did say hi, how you doing? A lot of highs going on in here. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna post here shortly a link to Zoom. My father's supposed to be over here, but he's begrudgingly working. Let's see if y'all can see this. Beep, 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 beep. So that's my twin sister right there. My twin sister. She's over there helping my pops do some cleaning. Y'all like, well, she's doing more than he's doing. What's going on here? I'm like, Dad, let me help too. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, go clean up, get ready for your show. It's like, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but I'll get ready for my show. And here we are, people. Like I said, welcome aboard. Anyway, we'll bring them over here in a minute. I want to talk a little Forrest Fenn, because that's part of the title, right? Forrest Fenn. Who doesn't like talking Forrest Fenn, right? Oh, hunting history. That's part of what we like to do. My pops, he's sitting there so that's like a carport and whatnot. And it's like full of stuff in there, shall we say? He's coming along. He's doing quite nicely, quite nicely. Oh, Tim's, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Well, anybody else in chat want to say hi? Hi, how you doing? If you got questions for me or for my pops when it comes on, or my twin, maybe she might hop on. Who knows? You might have something better to look at than this ugly book. Tell you what. Anyhow, Forrest Fenn and legacies. Sitting here last couple of days talking with my father about legacies and just how even discussing like our family, like things that have happened in our family, in our yard, etc., is quite interesting. I've definitely I told my wife, I says, just so you know, I'm gonna need some counseling after this trip. I ain't lying. It's interesting being here to see the example that my parents are. and to see the things that they say and do, either to press buttons or to mend wounds, is quite interesting, because it shows me the things that I should not do in my relationship so that I can help my relationship grow. Help my relationship grow with my wife and whatnot. So yeah. Oh, Forrest Fenn. We got some Forrest Fenn. So I got something. My dad was digging in the stuff in the back here, and he found something cool. What kind of cool? I don't know. We'll find out if it's cool or not. But per the thingy, this is what Forrest Fennish talk, and legacies is, like I said, the thing. And I just wanted to let you all know that don't forget to grab your drinks. Who doesn't like a good drink? I got me some some more of that water squirt stuff to make your water taste like whatever. This is grape, and I've been drinking the heck out of it. I tell you what. Hummingbird just coming and hanging out. Just to let you know too, as I was cleaning out the camper, I don't know how many people have seen or not seen or might see later on. I posted a little thing that says if your work sign is within 15 feet instead of 1,500 feet of your trailer, then here's your sign. Now it's on the floorboard of the trailer, helping me not fall through it, which is a good thing because there's a lot of rust around here. And I'm definitely gonna need like 4 or 5 tetanus shots. I'm gonna see if they got like some kind of tetanus pill. If you're wondering what I'm like looking at and stuff, as per like some of my previous stuff, I talk about how sitting here on this deck that was built by 3 veterans. Well, don't mind the squeaky. I need to oil the joints or something. But you could clearly see one side's got more stuff, the other side's got less stuff. One side's got more man-made visuals. The other stuff has more nature, trees, shrubberies, bushes, and a female's touch. And it looks quite nice. But legacies, I mean, as far as like Forrest Fenn, I think he was sharing about some of the things that he might have learned along his way. About time and legacies. I mean, we're kind of, in a sense, if you think about it, I mean, the time that we have with people is a legacy that we leave, an impression on people. Hey, Bobby Wayfair, how you guys doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Anybody in chat, like, if you have anything you like to, like, squirt out and have me say, see, hi, whatever, just, tag the name. Y'all knows the drills, right? And if not, somebody will teach you how to do the drillies. Yeah, I keep looking over there because it's like that whole, he's on a roll moving stuff, which is good. Now, a lot of people know me as Mr. Mad. Well, nobody knows me as Mr. Madison, but I'll call myself Mr. Madison just so people can know me as Mr. Madison, or, Kiwis Road, because I like the Madison River. It's just a place that I feel Forrest Fenn, in a sense, would connect time with a legacy as far as emotional or metaphysical stuff being passed down through generation to generation through families. Here we are helping him clean up 30, 40 years of collecting. Somebody had pointed out on a comment on the last video about how traumas help trigger that hoarding stuff. And we've talked about it, and it's interesting to sit there and play out that timeline for them. That, oh, my lantern, am I frozen? Well, I'm frozen now because I'm not moving. Is to see how his military and then his relationship with my mom, the whole divorce and separation thing, and then adding in a stepmother with new siblings and blending a family is just interesting. And the time that we share, I think, is part of that legacy. Because if we don't share the time, how are we supposed to know the stories that they're sharing?
You know what you need to do?
What?
You need to post a picture.
Oh, damn it.
Someday all this will be yours, son.
I'll do that. Like when we're done, that earbud's for you. Yeah, if she comes, she's over there doing that. Yammer. That's right. I'm gonna bore these people anyway before you get on here. I mean, who doesn't like a good boring? So I'm just gonna read them some of the Forrest Fenn stuff because it's.
Yeah, well, that's boring. Go
ahead. So I tell them, don't forget your blankets and your pillows. That way you can sleep on the train car. There's plenty of room. Campers getting cleaned out. We're gonna have a sleeping coach on the train now. Plenty of bed stuff, moldy and whatnot. But don't worry about it. We'll get it through the dry cleaners. I talk to myself crazily stuff. People, I mean, it's interesting. People sit here and they'll actually listen to what I have not to say because either A, there's one of two things happening. There's an A or B. Either I'm making them, well, hopefully they're not too bored.
That's why they listen to somebody. Or they've heard it from somebody else already.
Right? I mean, they've all heard the same story from everybody, except for this one's unique. Why is it unique? Because I'm telling it. I don't know. I like it that way. But I was saying, hopefully I make them a little bit smarter, not a little bit dumber. Because if that happens, then they probably won't come back. Don't forget, there's a ladder to the train, so you all can hop on the roof. I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna throw that up there here in a few minutes, 5, 10, 20 minutes. And it's not a first come. It'll be an open room because the guest is my father.
You're hearing me already?
No, I gotta read.
With me?
I gotta put people to sleep. I'm gonna get that for you. No. Hey Roberta, when you get a chance, come pick this up for me, would you? Dad said he needs you. Oh, come on, people are leaving. Look, people are dropping out because they're like, oh, this guy's got nothing to say. But I'm telling you, Forrest Fenn was sitting there leaving a legacy of some sort. And I think he was making a connection with time. I'm just gonna say, hey, can you get that? Hey, people, that's my twin sister, which was just in view. You missed it. If you rewind it, you might be able to see it, but then you'll have to fast forward just to catch up. So I'll go real slow.
He was too lazy to pick it.
I was too lazy. No, I can't leave the camera frame. People are like, "What's going on?" They can see I have my book of composition. See, he pulled that earpiece out and it totally changed the thing. I don't even. Can anybody even hear me? It's probably disconnected. Oh yeah, see, so my uncle Bobby, his name is Robert. When they found, oh, what, you want to tell the story? You tell the story.
My uncle Bobby, his name is Robert. What else would it be? James?
No.
Charlie?
Uncle Bobby could just be Bobby. His name could be Bobby. Or maybe it was like Bob. Well, good. You don't have to worry. Nobody's. Give it a few minutes. Then you'll be hearing people. They'll be asking you all kinds of weird questions.
Well, they've all gone and left.
Yeah, I mean, chat's slowly declining. It's all right. Everybody's saying hi, everybody. Like I said, hi. Like I said, keep yourselves occupied in the chit chat room for now. I'm gonna board.
What? Nothing. I don't hear anything.
I know you don't hear anything because I don't have like Zoom open yet for other people to come in and ask you questions. I talk to myself on this thing, and people like sit there and come in and they BS each other, you know, and they
It's like you're
I
not even there.
like yeah, like I'm not even there, and they like fall asleep. Some of them like eating food and stuff, you know, watching a movie, playing like poker, stuff like that, you know.
So you're a famous guy.
No, I'm not famous at all. I mean, I'm famous in my own head. King of Spain, New Spain, King of New
That
Spain.
was being facetious.
Oh, you're not being facetious. So Forrest Fenn in My War for Me, page 103. See? Crazy stuff. Middle paragraph, he says, when this realization hit me at last, I knew if I cannot enrich those with whom I interact each day and cause them to be better for my having passed their view, then I have wasted my turn. That I succeed in this endeavor is not as important as it is for me to make a solid try, for if the try is sincere, I have succeeded in whatever failure result. That's like right? He's like saying something about enriching people's lives by passing by and positive or negative actions. Words matter.
People are intelligent, I hope enough to understand what you're saying.
Oh, no. Well, for the thrill of the chase, this is Forrest Fenn talk. We're reading lines from the thrill of the chase. Some might call it a book review. Some might call it, you know, entertainment. Don't blow in it. You're making people be like, oh, okay, never mind. Shh, shh. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. It's fine. Hey,
I thought it was dirty.
it's not dirty. It's clean. Don't worry about it. Q-tipped it, man. It's all set. Man. Anyway, at the very least, the watch is some kind of. Don't tap the. I don't even know what it sounds like, Dad. And I haven't
no sound at all.
Well, that's the whole point. Is
this is sit here like a doofus.
Just sit there for a minute, and then I'll open up Zoom. People will come in and start talking, and then you'll hear like. But I got to get through the reading first, the boring stuff. Yeah. I have to somehow tie this into Forrest Fenn, right? And as people like to, I mean, may or may not know, again, Madison, father stuff, fishing, yada, yada, yada. That's where we go, fly water. Excuse me, but I think this is important. Chapter fly water. When he's sitting there, we always used to take separate vacations so she could go visit her mother and talk about me, and I could go visit my father and talk about our favorite fishing holes. June, July, and August in Yellowstone seemed to pass so fast when I was a kid that I often wondered if maybe summer somehow missed the turn there. When the days started to yellow with falling leaves and the mallards began flying south again, I always knew tough times for me were just ahead. I wish I knew tough times were ahead so I could sit there and fix them so they weren't be so tough. I tell you what, visions of classrooms would loom larger and larger, cutting into the best times of my life over the years, so my bits and pieces had to be left behind, and a few mind-expanding experiences were to remain unknown. But as I got older, I realized there were many moments to remember, like the time I sat under a tree on the Madison River and watched the osprey dive for fish as I wrote a note for my wife, who always allowed me the luxury of doing the things I thought were important. Oh, man.
The next step is there anybody even listening to you?
Nah, it says retry. Don't worry. I hit the retry.
So you're talking to yourself.
Hey, Fenn. Hey, Lucky. UK Pop Paul, Robert. Did I say Tim? Is my feet moving like that? That's probably like distracting to these people. That's all right.
Probably the only thing that's keeping them awake.
Right? Probably. They're like, oh, I see the foot flashing. He's doing something. I hear dogs. They coming for us or what? Golden Moore out of TTOTC, page 129. Second paragraph. And again, I feel that as an don't fall asleep. I'm not just yeah, go ahead, fall asleep. Put your head back, just relax. And when I need you, I will let you know. I will say, Dad, I need you. All right. Hear that, you'll hear people start talking to you or whatnots. But I gotta get through this, the reading, the boring stuff. Second paragraph, page 129, Golden Moore. Then one night, after the probability of my fate had finally hit bottom, I got an idea. It had been so much fun building my collection over the decades, like my father, 40 years. Why not let others come searching for some of it while I am still here? Oh, pass me that tracking or that castle. Where's that castle right there? Oh, you ain't moving. Oh, and see, people gonna see a whole bunch of elbow. Oh, a whole bunch of shirt. And as you're digging for treasures and stuff like that, you know, one of the things is my dad would always tell me he's the king of his own castle. And I'm sitting out clearing out the camper, and guess what I find? I find this. You probably can't read it because it's like, oh, whatever, but it's like it says on the back, it says king of the castle. So I kept it from throwing it out so that my father could have a little something to remember that he's the king of his castle, but his wife happens to be the queen of his heaven. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He's got his little castle now he can tend to and play around with that little thing. And the rest of this can go to his wife and she can create a beautiful heaven. And I mean, it just kind of goes on to, Forrest Fenn talking. I'll read some more here. It had been so much fun building my collection over the decades. Why not let others come searching for it, some of it while I'm still here? And maybe we could.
Yeah, I collected all my treasures. Come and speak to the chick.
Well, I mean, it says free. I don't know. We can put the free like in front of the house so that.
No, then they come and take my wife and say, "What's that sign for? The only thing free is you."
They'll be like, "All right, we take him. He's good for organ donor or something."
Not anymore.
So I decided to film a treasure chest with gold and jewels and secret away. Leaving clues on how to find it for Eddie Searcher wanted to try. It was a perfect match of mind and moment. You probably can't see because I'm like blocking everything, huh? Everybody's like, dude, all we see is the book. We want to see your sister walking around, bro. Come on. All right. But I mean, time. Forrest, I feel, is putting a lot of emphasis on the time. It's a legacy. And then, I got on this page, what for? 25, Dancing with the Millennium. I've always had a love for history, and that's why I like to collect. This is 135. I like to collect and talk about old things. Maybe it's because the people who lived in old times seem so mysterious to me. I've wondered what they did when they weren't doing anything. So what do you think kids were doing back in the day, your age?
Throwing rocks at each
other. Did you get hit a couple times or what?
No, but the girl that was standing next to me got hit right between the floor.
Oh.
Spurted out like a fountain.
Oh man.
That was the last time I threw a rock.
Ouch. Yeah. I'd stop throwing rocks after that. for sure, I would definitely stop throwing rocks after that. Oh, I don't even know if people were like asking anything or anything. Oh, what's this? Why does they say in the first paragraph on that page, strokes and heart attacks don't listen to reason, so cancer is probably the best choice? Is he saying cancer listens to reason? No, cancer is just cancer, I think. But it's interesting that you put strokes because, I mean, part of why I'm out here is my father's got, besides him always teasing me, saying I'm brain dead, like he's literally going brain dead. His brain's being starved of blood. He's got 3 clots in the back of his brain, one on the center, one on each left and right.
At least now I can officially be called him.
I know, that's what I said. Karma is a what?
Double-edged sword.
That's right. So, seeing as you're the guest for today, Dad, do you know much about the Forrest Fenn or the treasure chest or chase or anything like that?
Yeah. My son spent a lot of money and time on it. But nothing to show for it.
No. We're not talking.
What you wanted me to say? I thought this was a truth and honesty.
Full transparency here. No. So like,
You won't be asking me for the questions. I'm in an impish mood.
An impish mood?
Impish mood, yeah.
No, at least you're not a troll mood. It's all right, impish.
I'm tired of troll, but
Or you did a lot. I mean, that was quite the improvement underneath there.
yeah, we're until we have a place to put the good stuff.
That's right. One step at a time. So you don't know nothing about the Forrest Fenn except for I wasted time and money.
That's about it. Time away from your wife.
But I was making new friends.
Time away from your wife.
But I was traveling the road.
Time away from your wife.
I was making memories with Kiwi.
But not your wife.
But I was treasure hunting.
But your bird is going to say, tweet, tweet. Give me more food. Tweet, tweet.
That is a very good point.
It gave you something to do in life. In our escape of life, we have to do something to fill that void.
Yeah.
Like I collected trash. Well, it was good when I started. It just turned to trash. I figured out where all that rusty stuff came from. That's the stuff that got flooded into the cellar.
Ah, yeah. How deep was that?
3 feet.
How much?
3 feet.
Did you go down there and
I didn't go down there and shut off the electricity. I was in about
Fight Club?
Furnace was underwater.
Sitting there down there twisting the old fuse.
Hot water heater was underwater. The water pump was underwater. I said, I ain't going in that thing.
So it wasn't a submersible pump?
Yeah, it was submersible. It ain't supposed to have it down that far.
I mean, how could I put anything in
With
here?
that plug floating on top of the water. I said, no, I think I'll just let it go. Fire department came up, they tried to pump it out. I was the last pump of the day, and the pump wouldn't work. So there I am with these little half-inch hose, 2 of them trying to pump out water. It only took 8 hours to get 2 inches down. Because the water was coming in as you try to push it out.
So how many days did it take you to drain it?
About 3 days.
What was your life like through your younger, like, teen years?
What was it like? Miserable.
Well, I guess after what that incident that happened, yeah, I guess things would get miserable.
Well, depends what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, traumas are traumas. For those who may or may not know,
The first trauma that was really big was when I walked in the house and found my mother hung up in the closet. So that was my first major trauma. And the first thing you say to
How
yourself,
old were
16. And the first thing you say to yourself is, suicide is not a viable alternative. I'll never do it like that. So now you want to go on from there. It's just a sad, crappy story. But at the end, I'm here. I found a second wife that's loving, caring, soulmate.
That's the future. Exactly on this side. So you're jumping ahead, man. That's future stuff.
So
Love and wife. What else did you say?
soulmate.
Soulmate. I'm telling you, I've seen Cindy. What else did you say?
Take a risk, Roberta. That's it for the day. We've done more than enough. We got another 2 months that he's here. We're working to death some other day.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. We're doing. But then again, I guess the time that we have is better. So.
You never know.
He won't. Yeah, we probably cough, hack.
I could croak tomorrow and you never know. Until somebody tells you.
Well, hopefully there's some.
Okay,
wash my
from-
hands.
So why don't you really take your time and wash them well, so you don't have all this dirt and garbage. You know.
When we left just to godliness,
Oh,
we washed my soul.
if your soul's in your hands, then you got a problem.
Yellowstone, how you doing? Lucky, how you doing? MJ, how you doing? Jason, how you doing? Hope you guys are enjoying this conversation. Unfortunately, we're into the trauma stage. So,
Not anymore. I'm in
the thing is,
the happy stage. I got half my stuff done today.
I mean, even a small thing. I mean, just get one load over to the thing. I mean, that's a good possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of things that need. Oh, I noticed you're doing a lot of shuffling too.
When you mean
Well,
shuffling, how?
well, from the orange truck we shuffled. to
Good
underneath.
stuff. The orange truck was waterproof. This stuff was stuff that got ruined in the cellar.
So did you say that whole other what size is that? Is that a 53?
What's 53?
That other white trailer?
Yeah, that's a 53 footer.
That's full of what?
Good stuff.
Good
Not-
stuff or seller stuff?
No,
I thought you said seller stuff.
no. That's when I had good tools and I was starting to make it was like a garage, so the stuff was stored in there, building materials and stuff like that. You'll see when you get in there. That's not ruined stuff. The ruined stuff, I now know where all that shit came from.
It's sitting out here.
Getting worse. It gives us a lot of money when we go to the metal pile.
Right? What about your military years? Was there anything significant that you remember that would have been like a life change? Like your
Connie. Like I said, you just, this would take a whole book if you want to go into things. It just
I mean, me and my mother.
the only good thing that I can remember is one day the unit commander at Hanscom said to me, "You're a natural born leader." And that was the first time I got a compliment for all the work I had done and all the camaraderie and the work center and everything else. But that was, like I said, the pre-enlisted officer who was just a good officer. One of those only I met two officers in my entire career that were good, and they were both prior enlisted. So,
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
so that's basically the only thing I can say that was good in the military. I mean, I had good times, but I also had a lot of bad times.
That's one of those
More like it was more like a sawtooth. Up, down, stay, go.
What was one of the
those things that you either got in trouble for or didn't get caught.
No, I didn't get caught on a lot of stuff. We had outside the building, we had a little, like a shed. I was the only one who had a key to it. Everything I scrounged went into the shed. Oh,
So
Yeah.
this actually started during that time. Then.
well, that was at Hanscom. And that's the last 10 years of my career because I spent 10 years at Hanscom.
Where the shed was, where you had a key.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
So they never even questioned why that shed was there or why the stuff was in it. Oh, I was a good scrounger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They don't call him a pack rat for nothing.
Yeah, but this was scrounging. If I needed something, I could go to the base carpentry shop and get something or paint
Or go
shop.
to your little secret shed.
Yeah, and extra was left over there for safety inspection and stuff like that. Then the one off.
You are away from your wife for 3 months now. So yeah, ish. Well, not yet, but will be. Like May is.
If I drop dead sooner, then he'll be home sooner.
Don't say that. You're gonna make people laugh. They're gonna be laughing like, dude, this guy is.
But at least sees her every night on the Facebook, whether she wants him or not.
Oh, no, that's it. Oh, no, that's it. So present would be like
Something you get in the mail, or Christmas time, or birthdays. Present.
more like right now. Now is present.
I'm getting all the presents out.
Yeah, right.
The gift that keeps on giving, giving, giving. I can't believe all the stuff that got ruined.
That'll happen.
Yeah,
You got 3 feet of water in your basement. That'll happen.
yeah, I guess so. We go down there. I go down there to look, and some of the empty buckets that had the lid still on it, floating, bobbing up and down, going merrily, going its merry way along the cellar. Oh, Jesus.
So we're cleaning up your history. I'm writing this down. Cleaning up history. I mean, speaking of history, just for a little show and tell for y'all.
Do you have a?
This was found. This was interesting. Check this out, people. If you like skating, check this
Do you
out.
have access? Well, I should get my iPad.
It's an old
Wooden skate,
skate.
ice skate. The straps would have gone underneath where those slots are. I'm pretty sure. Same in the back. I only got one. That was for the one-legged person.
Tennis. Oh my God!
I was gonna say that's for a one-legged person. I don't know how to skate. Oop, oop.
Like squirt this thing down with WD-40 or something. I know I'm not that heavy where the bearings are like, get off me.
It needs to have the that stuff I got that I can't find. The one that loosens everything up.
There's a lubricant over there.
No,
That's what it needs.
Yeah, but I put them on last year and they just disappeared. This is the what did you call them now? The
PB blast?
yeah, the PB blast. I've got some. I just gotta find them. It's probably in the door in the van.
He stopped drinking. Oh, I thought he stopped drinking his turd.
Who's drinking?
So there's a hummingbird feeder that's up there. You can't see. It's all right. It's just a bird that's humming. My sister's got a look on her face right now. I talk to myself. I go online, I go on YouTube, and I talk to myself. This is what happened.
Because you're the only one that will listen.
I know. At least I get the answers I'm looking for.
Yeah,
But do you though?
Yes.
sometimes.
I'll go without. I'll go with sometimes, not always.
You guys want to have pizza for supper?
Yes.
Now, do you have uh, a menu for that place that you went to the last time?
So we're ordering
But
pizza.
I
Anybody out there want pizza? We'll get you.
You could look it up.
pizza.
Huh?
So I guess since your involvement with the thrill of the chase is very limited through me, so I didn't mind it. But I was within a couple hundred feet of it.
No, I heard the other guy the other time say he went down and only spent $3 grand. He did not find it.
I mean, there's people who spent way more than that. Unfortunately, some that have paid the ultimate price.
Yep, he sure did.
So, I mean, I know what I'm going past the thrill of the chase, which is Talking Tuesdays, so that people can come and hang out and listen to a crazy guy talk crazy stuff. Yeah. Well, I like it. Don't knock on it. It's a good train ride, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you only got the engine and the caboose.
No, there's a smoking section, there's a boiler room, there's a medical section, there's a law section.
Like I said, all you got is
That's a
you lost the
I've
inside.
been getting some engine. I've been getting some train parts along this way. Hello. I've been building me up a train. Got all kinds of sections. It's got a food cart section.
Yeah, but those are the mini trains, the HO
Question.
ones.
Do you want to do pickup or delivery? I think you have
I
to
don't know.
order through Grubhub in order for them to deliver. So we could do a pickup.
Yeah, I just want to see what they had.
I'm just like kind of.
When I see myself,
You might want to.
hey, at least got like what? I like cheese and sausage.
Well, I just want to see what they had.
Definitely not buffalo.
We did this local
So-
place, which wasn't that great. He orders buffaloes, and all they did was pour the whole bottle of buffalo on it. It was so hot. He's sitting over there. What's the matter, Dave? I guess I got the wrong buffalo. It's too damn hot. He says, but I'll finish. I says, throw it away. He says, no, I'm not going to waste it. He ate another one. Oh,
These are all the right.
Somehow the box that had half of that pizza, some mysteriously fell in the trash. I don't know how that happened. I tell you what, though, I mean, the pizza was good. The pizza itself was good. The cheese, it was good on there. But like in between, I mean, it was like sloppy mess, drooling everywhere, dripping, and like falling out, and it was like red.
Go ahead.
Like
Screw it
there
up.
was like dough, and then red stuff. Like I'm gonna burn your butthole really bad, eating stuff.
You scroll like go up and down.
Pops is looking at the menu in case anybody's wondering. If you guys have any questions or whatever, hit the thing up, let me know. But so just as a confusion, and you got old timers disease. What do you see in the future, Dad?
What do I see in the future? Nothing.
Yeah.
My future's going to be inside a coffin. It'll be dark and nothing there.
I'm sorry, that was funny. You in the future, Dad.
Jeez, James, get it together here.
What do you see in the future, baby?
I see coffin here in a minute. I might go off screen.
A Ford coffee.
Yeah. Hey, it's mandatory
A mandatory
medication to prevent that the antivirus from getting inside of it. Yeah, the antivirus. If you don't know what the antivirus is, somebody in chat might not know what the
They've got a New England pizza, which is pepperoni, sausage, hamburger, mushroom, onions, and green peppers.
I'm filming
Huh?
here. Truck driver. What?
I said they have a New England pizza, which is pepperoni, sausage, hamburger, mushroom, onions, and green peppers.
No mushroom. I'm allergic to mushrooms.
No green peppers either.
I'm allergic to green peppers too. It's crazy. Don't ask me why. My sister's looking at me all like,
Hey, I'm allergic to black pepper.
you want to come? You want to sit right here? You can come be on YouTube, and they can hear you too.
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you.
They'd probably rather look at you than me. And you got the flag hat that goes with the flag background.
Look like that.
The flag background.
Oh.
The lights. So when it starts getting dark, when the lights go out
In the city.
in the
Well, they got a pepperoni hot jalapeno peppers, green peppers, onions, and garlic blended cheese.
minus the hot stuff. I'm allergic to hot stuff now. It's crazy. Crazy thing. I'll tell you what. I'll call up my doctor right now. I'll prove it. I'll tell him, Doc, I'm allergic to it. It just means I don't like it. I'm allergic to foods I don't like. Does it mean I'm allergic to them? No. I'm not allergic to them. But I use it. It's a good excuse. It's like, some people they like mushrooms. They're making a meal and they're bringing it over. You're like, I'm allergic to mushrooms. Then that way, you can sit there and go, I'm allergic to mushrooms. And hopefully they make a meal without mushrooms. But you never know. So no, seriously though, like besides just death and coffin, darkness, I'm talking like once this stuff starts moving. I mean, what do you see happening to fill in your spare time? Ordering pizza?
What?
What?
We've been out for 11, 12, maybe 1.
He's in deep thought and concentration. Cheese pizza it is. Fantastic wants some cheese pizza. Who else wanted pizza? Degrees. X. Oh, got an X. Magnet. I carry a magnet around with me. So that as I'm tearing apart the tray.
You know what kind of pizza you want? You know what kind of
goes
pizza you want?
inside, I go with that
I know that
metal,
their
metal.
Greek pizza was really delicious, or the Greek white or something like that. I don't know.
Can you guys even hear my sister talk?
Probably not.
Somebody say yes. I doubt it. You're talking like a mouse. All soft like. Well, not high pitched like a mouse. So, and Dad, we lost Dad. He's lost in thought. He's trying to think of what kind of pizza he likes.
I'm looking through the whole thing to see what I'm going to get.
Well, make sure you get something I'm not allergic to. If you don't mind, I appreciate it.
What?
Mushrooms, I'm allergic to. Peppers, I'm allergic to. Hot stuff, I'm allergic to.
So you want the New England pizza with the pepperoni sausage, hamburger, onions, green peppers? No green peppers?
You want green peppers?
These are only 10 inches. So we each get a pizza.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Just without the green peppers.
Like right by your face.
Huh?
The
The
hummingbird.
hummingbird came over, like right by your face by the wire.
Like if I was quick enough, I could have taken a picture. But
He was just saying.
yeah, I'll take that one. Yes. I guess I'd have to see the menu, huh? Yes, that is my twin. So, I mean, if you have questions, if you want to share yourself. So this is my twin sister. Say hello. You gotta say hello.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, see? They
I
can
don't know
hear
if
you.
they can hear me.
Well, they can hear you.
At least they can hear me.
Here, you can have this. I can't hear them. So I don't know what the heck I even got it for.
They can hear us. We can't hear them because there's nobody here yet. I gotta open up the Zoom room. Want me to open up the Zoom room already? So, I don't know. I'll open up the Zoom room and get up. Thinking around, done talking to Forrest. I want to talk to you. Let's do this. So, I like you.
So do you have a way to write down what we're gonna order?
See? Look at my license. Yeah.
So what? Oh, that's right. You were fishing.
Oh, they have my eye color
First
on.
thing's gonna be the snow.
Tell you you're wearing contacts that day.
Second thing is gonna be for that.
So what do you got? He wants a New England. Oh, you got it.
Sorry, I'm so big.
Let's see.
Oh, you do have a pen. Can I use your pen?
All right. James wants a New England pizza without mushrooms. Need a one pepperoni pizza. I didn't see it here.
Maybe you might want to make you know something about that. Show it.
That's
Yeah, like
just one pepperoni pizza. I hope they got pepperoni.
Of course they have pepperoni. Every place has pepperoni.
And I would like a vegetarian special pizza without broccoli. See if they can add, instead of the broccoli, garlic. And then whatever else, whatever you want.
that right chair. So you can look at it. I just put the
These are all
thing on
small
there. I
pizza?
just pinned it.
Yeah.
Somebody might.
Why, do you want a big one?
No, I'm just trying to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, all small pizzas. 10 inches is good enough to eat for a meal.
Come on in.
At least it is for us.
BS with my dad.
And if worse comes to worse, he can go in there and have a few hamburgers or hot dogs.
So funny story. Yesterday, me and my dad, we did 2 loads. I'm gonna fire all these extras that we got running around here on the set, driving their vehicles around.
That's all right, but they won't listen to you. They got to keep it up until you pay them.
Well, what do they think this is? No. Somebody muted it. Oh, you hit the thing. Yeah, don't hit.
Yeah, see, we'll get it figured out one way or another. We got one person. Big Rob, the one you were talking about there.
Okay.
Big Rob, you there?
Yeah, how's it going?
Is this thing working? Is this thing working? Oh, we broke the Zoom and everything.
Why did we break it?
Is this broken?
No.
It probably is. What, 15 minutes for that pizza?
So how's it going, Kiwi?
I have been reading. He has been talking behind your back, Lucky. Oh, am I on mute? Is this working? Big Rob, where are you at? Big Rob's in here, but I don't hear Big Rob.
You can't hear me?
How's my pen going for you?
I don't know. Probably this thing ain't even working. Broken. Big Rob's supposed to be in here, but I
Hello?
can't hear him.
Did you already watch it?
Yeah.
And you- 30.
I could hear you. Can you hear me?
Well, you can-
Either A, I'm like this kid. I don't even know if people hear me. I think I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. I broke my own Zoom. Oh, I hear Big Rob now on that one. Oh, see, I gotta reconnect. Hold on, Big Rob, I'm coming. Hold on, Big Rob. I gotta let it reset, and then it's gonna reconnect. Big Rob, are you there? They can hear us, but I can't hear Big Rob. Something's wrong.
You know he's even talking.
Well, they said they can hear him.
How do you know?
Well, he left and he came back in, so we're gonna see if it's gonna work this time. It's okay, just sit there and relax.
Can you hear
I'm
me now?
going stressing. I got a show I gotta run. I got all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. Birds chirping. Big Rob's coming on. I can't even hear him. I probably got all disconnected and stuff.
You can't hear me at all?
Oh, I don't know. He wanted VA stuff. Let's try that.
Turn on the volume on Zoom. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
I'm halfway there, Big. There we are. Are you there?
Yeah.
Nope. Still. See, it's a good thing Big Rob's on here because Big Rob can handle the show. That's how good Big Rob is.
That's funny. I think they could hear us. They can't hear you to me.
Oh, Treasure Warriors.
Was he on your thing tonight?
Oh, my Lanta's right. You're telling me.
Okay, they could hear me. That's
Oh, what happened? What's going on? There's something crazy going on. I know. Tell me about it. I blocked out of my own thing. Mic check, Big Rob.
yeah. Well, I could hear you, but you can't hear me.
I hear you on the phone, but it's not coming through the earbud. It's supposed to be coming through the earbud.
So,
This thing's about to go swimming all of a sudden. Don't ask me.
So you could hear me on the phone.
It don't need to be charged. It's 90% full. It's charging all day long. I gotta like blah 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 blah. Big Rob, talk to people. I'd sit there and say talk to my dad, but I don't know what's going on. I gotta reconnect the Bluetooth and all that good fun stuff.
Okay.
And I mean, besides, he was asking about your. He brought up you,
Brought
not
up me.
me.
That's the guy that was there this afternoon.
No, this is the guy you were out with the $3,000 that he spent and went down looking.
Yeah, for the Forrest Fenn treasure,
This
$3,000.
thing is being as ludicrous as possible. See, he's still Big Rob. I don't know why I can't hear this one.
they they could hear me.
People can hear Big Rob.
Yeah,
People can hear me.
I
But
can
somehow I can't hear the people in
exactly.
the Zoom. I'm not really in that much of a dilemma. I mean, I know like Big Rob would sit there and be like,
want to talk about you.
well, that's fine. Big Rob, go ahead. You guys talk about me and my pops. And
How can I
as I
talk?
sit here and try to really figure out what kind of doo-doo I stepped in here with that guy calling. It's a Pikachu.
Why don't you shut off the computer and everything, and then reboot it?
Nah. You can't do that because that'd be starting a whole new stream, and that's not the point. You can't do that. I'll get it figured out. One touch of the screen at a time.
One touch at a time. Everybody could probably still hear me, right?
No. You can't go in.
Good job.
Uh-oh.
Aw.
Stuff done.
Nothing yet, Kiwi?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you through the phone,
Yeah.
but I'm still trying to get it connected to the Wi-Fi's or
So
the
you
earbuds.
could hear me, right?
But it doesn't sound like it's working
You could hear me?
at all. It's all right.
Weird.
We had fun the other night, though. Oh, see, that says 100%.
That's crazy. Turn on the volume higher, maybe.
It's all right. A show's got to fail every now and then, right? This could be my big failure of the show. It's all good.
He lost his plate.
That's
Who, Bruce?
weird.
No.
No, they can hear me. I can't hear Big Rob. They can hear Big Rob. I'll just pretend that Big Rob's talking to me. I guess we might have to wait till next Tuesday, people. Oh, my lad.
Oh, my Atlanta.
What happened? You're through the phone all of a sudden again. How you doing, Big Rob?
I'm doing okay. About yourself?
Well, I'm doing all right. I would be better if it was coming through the earbuds so I could hear you.
So you can't really hear that good throughout the phone?
No, not really. I'm about as deaf as a doorknob. Like,
Ooh.
can you hear even my sister or no?
I could hear, they could hear me, the chat room, but you just can't hear me, that's all. But I mean, they could hear you still.
I mean, I hear you through the phone.
But they hear you on YouTube too.
I'll just sit like this so I can hear you.
Yeah, they could hear you on YouTube. You just can't hear me.
I know it's weird.
So you could keep talking.
It happened when that guy called me. I didn't realize I was getting a phone call.
Maybe he never.
Oh, well.
Maybe he never ended his call.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Let me see. No, I don't see it on there. Oh, I went bye-bye. Oh, where'd it go?
Hey, Lily, how's it going?
I disappeared.
No, you're there. You're just upside down. Okay,
Oh, I'm good now.
You're good now. That's what happens.
There you are.
You're there.
Who, me?
Oh, Big Rob's there.
I told you that's what it was probably.
So I don't want to screw it up because I put it in my ear, but I screw it all up.
Nope. When you're done talking to her, let me know. I'll give you the earbud.
So it did work, dude, what I told you to do.
No, there was no call, but I went back out and then came back in and then
Yeah, but I think you had to,
pulled the earbud out of work.
yeah, but I think you had to go back to that one thing that you were doing, and then you kicked out of there and came back. That happens to all earbuds like that, but
It's crazy. How's your day going?
it's going good now. I just got back from a wake yesterday. My uncle passed away.
Oh, who passed away?
My uncle on my dad's side.
Like our condolences. Were you close?
Well, I was young when I met him, but I heard a lot of stories. So the stories kind of all did add up. When I went to, the funeral home, I saw things that I remember that people told me stories about. They're like, how do you remember that? I said, well, I remember that because there's stories. And it's pretty funny how you could relive stories into realities with pictures. They had the poster boards with the family and all that. It was really nice, really nice.
Twice now I've been asked to create a video that shows a person's, I guess, best side. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Showing the good times and stuff.
Yeah, now that we got technology to use video, it's way better than a regular picture.
Yeah.
You could see the person's movements, you could see their smiles, you see their actions. A picture, yeah, that's a frame shot, but it doesn't tell the whole story. It tells you that it only tells you that minute, that second. Whereas a video is more interactive.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, I mean, that's showing their, I guess, for lack of a better word, their legacy, their lifestyle that they were living. Showing their younger pictures as kids or babies growing up, teens, young adults, and showing their progression through life. At their final. It's always a good thing showing, I think, their progression and that positive side. Oh, I got to sneeze.
But to me, video captures more of the moment. Because I want to know what went on through that whole moment.
Through the whole what?
The whole moment of a video. We, like I said, we capture that minute, that second, but what about the aftermath? That whole hour, you can't get a whole hour happening through one picture.
Yeah, no.
I am glad for technology that did go this far for video. It helps out everybody. Even what we're doing here, it's a good therapy for people. It's to get things off your shoulders that you probably had built up for a couple of days, and it's good to just interact with the good, the good people.
Yeah.
Somebody that's want us.
So, I mean, your flows of water, if you think of like oil and water, it's what do you want to mix around with, You want to fight with people or situations or, this, that, or the other, like water, and the resistance is going to always be there. Or would you rather mix with people or things that seem to flow more with you, you know what I mean, in life and the things you do and the things you like to do.
Yeah, things that you're going to do.
I mean, that's one of the things that it kind of boils down, I think, too, is like looking at all this stuff here and looking at my father's lifeline is like a time consumer, that we all try to find, like Forrest Fenn was my time consumer in a lot of things, or I guess in a few things. Only a year. Huh.
respect goes a long way.
They love somebody else.
Yeah.
They usually
Hard to
find out
earn, easy to lose.
first divorce. But he's
So
got
how you been overall?
what was actually happening.
Sore, tired, bruised,
Wow.
White.
wiped. Oh, did you want the earpiece?
So I gotta watch. I gotta go in there.
What time is it?
See, he's even wiped.
Yeah, that would be a nice idea if you're gonna do that.
All this time I had him. I had him right there. All right,
If you say,
nothing. I'll get you on a fishing hook another day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't fall over.
not gonna follow. I'm just gonna steady myself.
Well, you just almost fell over.
No, I
What was that?
vertigo.
Means you almost fell over. You need to get that walker out.
Let me go get her.
So do you think we're gonna have some answers soon?
I mean, busy on the computer.
Say that again, Big Rob.
Do you think we're gonna get any answers soon?
To the Forrest Fenn thing? I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Closure
Yeah.
would be very, very nice.
See you in a minute, Roberta.
All right.
Be safe. I mean, it all depends on what answers people are looking for, I guess. I mean, as far as was there a chest out there that had some stuff in it, I would think the answer would be yeah, having a piece of it anyway. But answers as far as how it was retrieved or whether the person used the poem or used other means to find it or to retrieve it or maybe even guided to retrieving it, all different kinds of possibilities.
No, yeah.
One of the things I was trying to say to my stepmom was that I found it interesting how there's a grid search that he grid searched an area, but this if I had to double check, I haven't checked yet, but I think the grid search line extends beyond where the chest was, which I mean, if you were searching, you'd cut the line off where you found it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why would you go any further, right? If we're told to believe,
You
yeah,
broke up there for a minute.
I
It's
said
either
it.
you or me.
I said it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. I said if you believe that he grid searched it. I mean, we don't know for a fact he did.
Yeah.
Anybody could say anything. Come on. We all know that.
Mhm.
In today's day and age, we gotta have some type of video evidence, not pictures. Come on, we're in the day and age with video. We got standstill pictures. We don't have any live video.
I mean, I definitely would have been like taking
Would you-
pictures
you
and
bet-
like celebrating.
Would you been more convinced with a video being shown or a picture?
Oh, absolutely with a video.
Oh, there you go.
I
Now,
mean, so it's like you get a video and you take a picture within that video. You're taking something and taking it out of context, and you can apply it either which way, right?
you can apply a lot more to a picture, and you could tell you it's Photoshop or not, but video, a live video like that, and you will know if it's the right video, once it's shown. But we don't have a video. We have pictures. We live in a day and age that everybody has a camera phone. Come on, why pictures? Because pictures could be messed with. That's why. I mean,
A lot easier to manipulate than videos.
I don't know. I really don't know, but we don't even have a video out there. So that's even harder to explain. Except taking pictures and snapshots, I would have took some video.
Either later happened.
I don't know. It's
What-
just,
Wasn't
it's
there
just
like I heard there was trail cams around someplace.
that's what you heard. That's what people is telling people, but that we have no. That, once again, we don't have no evidence of it. We got hearsay.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on. I mean, we could keep searching this whole story by hearsay. We could go for the next 30 years. I guarantee you, for the next 30 years, we could keep searching this if we wanted to. We just keep
So
making.
what would I guess the question would be, what is everybody looking for? I guess it's an individual question, obviously.
It all depends what you're looking for. Some people are looking for the trove. Some people are still want to know about the chest. Somebody wants to know about the poem. Okay, we got 3 scenarios right there.
Yeah.
Now, what is important to you? To me, the poem. Give me the poem. I don't care. The chest is gone. The trove, yeah, I would love to see whatever the trove is. In my opinion, I would like to see it. But made a poem. That's what that's the first thing I read. You know, it's just something that looks so easy, but like Forrest said, once you figure it out, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't think of that." Because somebody's searching for it, all you're searching for. Some people are trying to search for Jack. You know, like that's not gonna get us nowhere. And
I mean,
Jack,
it is interesting.
it depends what you're looking for. What kind of answer that you're curious? Do you want to know what a check was? Do you want to know what's the poem about? Very mysterious man could lead you through a rabbit hole as quick as he opens his mouth. And he knows that. He knew that. I think he was wise until the day he died, in my opinion.
Well, I think the poem kind of leads you to two different things.
It does. It's
For me anyway.
me too.
You know?
It leads me to 2 different type of scenarios. The poem, like 2 stories that's got to be told. One story is complete. I think there's another story we're looking for. That's why we got the 1 Omega.
It's like one story is this lifeline, and then the other story is this treasure line.
So we got 50% right there. We got that. But we don't have a trove yet, in my opinion. And we don't got the poem. So we're missing the other 2 halves of the story, the poem and the trove. Because the chest is done. There's 50% right there. Now, if you still want to go backwards about the chest, then you could be there all day. But see, to me, in my mind, I blocked that off. Chest is gone. Goodbye. See you later. Adios, amigo. But now we have the trove and we got the poem. I'm more worried about the poem. The trove ever comes out later, I don't let it come out later, in my opinion. And I believe jars and bells are supposed to be found too. Don't tell me when, but so that book could last 1,000 years, even though the chest is done.
I mean, he's left like 2. Well, I guess one big legacy, but I mean, a legacy of knowledge and information, or the drive to find it. You know.
Or in my opinion, only, I don't think the chest was his legacy. I think that's just like a lure, and that's a perfect word to use to make a statement to everybody.
Yeah.
And
to get you more interested in besides just that physical stuff.
Yeah, because say somebody right like in the future, 10 years from now, okay, the chest is found. Okay, you go to any website, it says treasure's found, right? Well, say somebody 10 years later now comes in and reads the book. Maybe the bells and jars might be the key to legacy. I mean, that book could last 1,000 years and nobody finds them bells and jars, and maybe them bells and jars are the stories within the book.
Huh.
So it could I don't think he ever said the treasure.
You don't ever think he said what?
I don't think he ever said the treasure chest could last 1,000 years. I don't think he ever said that. Hunters wanted, so what were we hunting, you know? I mean, we're hunting the box, fine. I think a lot of people are hunting. Somebody found it. Okay, we got half the story. So we're
Yep.
searching for our other half. And that's why I think people are still around.
Yeah.
I don't think Forrest would have just known, okay, somebody found it, everybody on YouTube go home. Like I think he kind of knew people were gonna stick around because something has to end it. Like you said, something has to end it.
Well, and so that something comes down to each
Now
individual
that's
searcher.
all an opinion. It's all in my opinion. But like I said, just what I see and what I read, and you know, we still have
Yeah.
Shiloh around. If there's nothing left, in my opinion, there's no reason for Shiloh to keep coming around. You know, it's done and over with. Okay, but I think it's a legacy behind it that has to be something that's gonna be like, wow, I can't believe it.
Hmm.
And it's all an opinion. But like I said, I just believe there's a trove and still we got the poem. I think one of them gonna be coming out, and I think maybe we'll know what the poem is.
Well, like
The
street
chess,
references.
I don't think we're gonna know what the chess. I think everybody's gonna be disappointed, in my opinion. I don't think anybody's gonna know wherever that chess will be, but I think we might get the poem.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Who doesn't love green beans? You like green beans, Big Rob?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. I like a lot of vegetables.
I like to take my green beans and get them soft, and
Yeah,
then throw them in a frying pan with some already mostly cooked bacon, and then salt and pepper. What else? Do I want garlic in there? Nah. Yeah, a little bit of garlic. A little
I
bit of
put
minced garlic in there.
I put garlic in my mashed potatoes. They're like,
Oh
what?
yeah, there you go.
They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, garlic and mashed potatoes with butter.
Oh, I'm gonna try that next time. Thank you for that
My
idea.
God, it's so good, Kiwi. Oh my God, dude. You can put it
You're
even.
talking about the minced garlic, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, not the real potent one. Like you could get the season mix one if you want, like in a jar.
Yeah, because we have a whole jar of the minced garlic
Yeah,
in a jar.
it tastes so good.
I'm definitely gonna have to try that next time I have mashed potatoes.
I gave it to my brother one time. He's like, this tastes like the restaurant mashed potatoes. I'm like, yeah, that's all they do. I'm like, I could do the same thing and do it for cheaper. Yeah, but the garlic's unbelievable. Yeah, garlic powder or onion powder. You could do onion powder too if you're like onion too. Lucky Digger said it.
Lowry's. We use Lowry's onion powder or garlic salt. Garlic salt. Lowry's garlic salt. Garlic seasoning. Lowry's garlic.
This is
Yeah, the
seasoning.
green one. Yeah. It's like it's the onion salt's got a little green stuff in it.
That's probably seasoning.
Oh, it's alive. How you feel? You feel a little bit better there?
And now I kind of rinsed off my hair, wash my face and hands and arms.
Nice.
My back's still killing me.
That pizza. How long that pizza gonna be? She just went and got it.
And she left when I first got up.
So, how long did they say?
She said 20 minutes. By the time she gets down, it'll be ready.
Okay. Well, that means this might be an early show then. Give me some pizza.
Like what?
An early show.
Yeah, pizza gets here.
Yeah. I mean, half of it was messing around, trying to figure things out. All of a sudden, get muted, not muted. Too much BS in about Forrest Fenn stuff. It's okay. At least we were in each other's presence.
So who's the special guest next week?
I don't know. Whoever calls in first. I mean, I really didn't get much out of my pops because he wasn't really into the Forrest Fenn thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. Who hasn't spent a little bit of money and a little bit of time and energy away from the people that they love to try to chase some kind of fantasy or dream of maybe I can find it and change my life? I mean, it's a risk versus reward type situation.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that it would have paid off. And I think a lot of people would have, you know.
Yeah, of course. I just think it would have been a lot different, but you know, if one of us would have found, I think the outcome would be a lot different.
Somebody said, Lucky says, I don't have to go, that I can stay live and eat on camera. I'd be like, I'm not sure. You ever seen a monster go wild on food, huh? Yeah, I have food all over myself. Be like,
Mustard stain.
so she's getting pizza. So I have pizza sauce all over myself, meat falling down and whatnot.
Cheese hanging off the beard. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've been there, done that.
I'm just saving it for later, I'll say. The food that falls on my beard.
That's the kiwi that pick up.
But she's not here.
Maybe the hummingbird will come around.
That's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope we get answers.
Yeah, like I said, I think it depends like on what people are looking themselves, you know. It'd be curious to see
Nothing much for you.
how things unfolded in the manner in which they unfolded.
Yeah,
It'd be interesting, I think.
Like the last 12 months.
Yeah, I'm here.
Somebody's on a food diet. I know I'm on a seafood diet.
Let me call you back. Come in, phone. I don't have.
See, these are the things I'm learning here. Watching my father, his reactions, the inner court.
Phone so I can ask you questions. So they can't hear. I gotta walk my way in the fucking house.
Well, I mean, you could go get. I can go get the phone for you. Want me to run in and go get the phone? I don't know where it's at.
Right there on the table. Right next to where I sit.
All right, Big Rob, it's on you. Talk to him for like 5 minutes. I gotta run and get the phone from my pops.
Oh, okay.
You can talk about. You know anything about old things? Talk about the.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an ice skate.
Oh, yeah. What happened to the skin of it?
I have no idea.
Hello.
Now, I mean,
Let me
yeah.
get the phone in a moment. James is gonna go and get
I
it.
can't talk much about a 1950 ice skate,
Okay.
but you're missing leather. Weight or whatever. I thought it was a paddle.
Well, when did they go away from wood
Wow.
as like a base for your ice skate?
I don't know.
Okay.
Good question.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's a little bit rusty.
Oh, just a little bit. You know, definitely want to, get your tetanus. Shot. Now I gotta get tetanus.
Yeah, see? Don't you get for playing around?
Look, and after all these years, it's still sharp. No, it's like dull.
Yeah,
It's
I don't need
dull.
I don't need you to cut butter with that.
Yeah. You'll have a pepperoni pizza when you get home.
Yeah, it's
That's-
got like on this back side is where the strap goes through, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The strap to it, somebody just looked like they ripped it off or it deteriorated.
Oh, it definitely most likely deteriorated.
All the way
If
too.
you
Corby's number?
if you seen the stuff that's underneath there, yeah.
They need to put that
Yeah,
in
I'll
like
probably hang this up.
put that in a
What's
hall of,
that?
put that in a Hall of Fame somewhere.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame with my shed hanging up in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 81 degrees there.
Because probably
Is it?
because probably the other team didn't show up.
So did you have a nice day today?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful out here. Gorgeous.
Nice. Yeah, it was a nice day today too. I mean, so far, I mean, one could say I've been blessed with the weather here so far. That we're actually getting some stuff moved and whatnot. Hasn't been too hot.
Anything from the doctor?
Hasn't been raining too bad at all.
No, not here either. This is shocking.
So, are you looking into any other hunts?
Nah, man, I'm done after this.
All right. Don't
I'm
push
gonna
yourself.
I'm gonna prospect like old rivers and creeks and all that. I'm gonna do it myself on hands. I'm not gonna go on no hunts. I'm done after this.
If you do, let me know. Let me know where you're looking and stuff like that. I'll do some looking and stuff. I like prospecting ish.
Yeah,
I like learning about the history. It's important.
Yeah, I'm going to like old riverbeds and all that. Old creek beds.
So, are you doing dry or wet?
I'm going wet.
Wet or dry?
I'm going wet. I'm going skimming. Take the shovel, go into it, dig up the skimmer, skim it out, and see what you got.
What'd you say, Dad? What? My dad's saying something about peeing your pants and will be all wet. Like, why would I pee my pants and be all wet?
Then stay in the sun and it will be all dry.
And then stand in the sun and it'll be all dry. I don't get it.
It's a time joke. You'll get it any time.
I wouldn't get it. It's not a time joke. That's not a time joke. What happened?
I definitely want to do it this year.
You just can't get some drives all the way up there to see the kid play. Now they canceled the game.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
They didn't say.
So my stepmom
They just said the game was canceled.
drove all the way up to go see
Now
an hour away to go see the grandkids play. But they canceled the game at the last minute.
Oh wow.
The only good thing is
So she's a little upset. And she's coming down with something. Her voice is hoarse and stuff. So it's definitely not
She won't be home in the next hour.
Oh, that's true.
Unless they get a prison contest, she'll be home in 15 minutes flat.
Oh, did you say they went out to eat?
Corby asked her to go out.
Oh, nice.
So, because she drove all the way up there, game was canceled.
That was nice. That was really nice. And again, words matter. I mean, just a simple invite. And then put it in their court. You know what I mean? Leave it to the other person to choose whether or not they want to be involved or not. Right, Big Rob?
100%.
Do you want to talk to my pops or no? Do you have any
Yeah.
questions for the old man or?
Yeah, I have
Oh,
one. I got a question for him.
You want to answer a question?
I'll answer any question.
Okay.
And it's kind of related to Forrest Fenn.
My answer.
Hold on, just let me clear you.
Hello.
Yes, I have one question for you, and it's an opinion.
Okay.
Okay, knowing that you've been in the service, correct?
Yeah.
And you kind of know about our country pretty well, would you say?
Yeah.
Would you think that Forrest Fenn would have hit a treasure chest in a national park, knowing the consequences that what could have happened?
I would think if he was smart enough, he wouldn't do that. Because now you're asking people to go tracing around and digging out someplace you're not supposed to.
Okay,
So,
I wanted to ask that last time, but you guys were ready going, so I'm like, I'll ask next time. So that's really the only question I had. I'm like, I'm going to ask somebody that been in the service and like knowing the factors of you get caught, it ruins your whole reputation,
yeah, and you don't want that because once that happens, it's all over.
especially your career that you were in, especially the service.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only question I had to ask.
Oh, well, we'll probably see you next week.
Yep, I
It's
hope
been
so.
it's been a rough day this day. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, bet
We
you
got a
are.
lot done. We got a lot done, but it's still. Oh man, I'm screwed.
Slowly but surely.
Yep.
One trash bag at a time.
Yeah.
Got to start
Sounds-
somewhere.
Yeah, it sounds kind of trashy to me. All right. I'll see you next time.
All right, take care. Enjoy the rest of your
Hey.
day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yep, thank you. You got your ears now?
I mean, you were in there bending over and stuff. I mean, sitting down,
We got a lot of chuckles that found those two pieces of equipment I was talking about.
Oh, my dad. So what are they called?
What's that special kind of weed in the foot?
Oh, you're talking about that. Never mind. That ain't special equipment. I thought you were talking about that oscillator mo
That's
hokey.
inside the van.
What was that called?
Oscilloscope.
Oscilloscope.
Kiwi, there's a question in the chat room for your dad.
Can you ask how honorable are the 20 years retired airmen? Can you ask? I got a heart in the way. I can't see the rest of it. Can you ask your dad how honorable are the 20-year retired airmen? How honorable do you think the retired airmen are nowadays, or back then? Like a 20-year-old, like somebody who served 20 years.
Yeah, if you get an honorable discharge, you haven't screwed up.
Right.
Like getting a dishonorable one.
So I mean,
the whole society is totally different than then. Back then, we took our vow, when we went in our oath, we took it serious.
yeah.
We do that.
No.
The whole people just don't care anymore. I was raised in the we generation. We do this, we do that, do it for each other.
Yeah.
And then later on, halfway through my military career, it changed to me, I.
Yeah.
And from that time on, it's not the same.
Like I said, when I got to Mountain Home Air Force Base, them first, I think it was like year or two, it was awesome. Then it changed. You can see it went from the family dynamic in the shop to a number dynamic. And it just totally changed. I mean, the attitude of everybody. But I mean, as far as like honorable or honor comes from the person. And those are choices that that the individual will have to make, Because you can still screw up in the military and still get an honorable discharge. Oh, you won at Hearts?
No, I didn't win, but I lucked out, sucked the guy right in.
Yeah.
So there wasn't enough left over.
Good job.
You people are all the food's here. All right, people.
All right,
It's
Kiwi.
been a wonderful show. Not really, things got messed up, screwed up. It's okay. That's life. It'll happen. Big Rob, I really appreciate you stopping by
Yeah,
and
man.
definitely chit chatting.
Yep.
This is what we're having for dinner. Is pizza. This one is I don't know. I'll probably end up dropping it. But, oh, I can't even tell if it looks tasty or not.
It looks good.
Good to me.
Yeah, it looks good. It's full of onions and stuff. Oh my Lanta. So, everybody in the chat room, I appreciate y'all stopping by. I really do. Talking Tuesdays is what it is. Just
Yeah.
hanging out and talking about life, Forrest, Fenn, treasure hunting, meeting and greeting people.
Man, thank you for answering my question. I appreciate it.
Got all the way up here to see your grandkids.
Big Rob says thanks.
All the way up to
I'm interrupting. I'll pass it on again after that.
All right, Kiwi.
Anyway, you take care, Big Rob. And everybody else in chat, thanks for stopping by. We didn't get to really do or say what we wanted to say or do, but that's okay. That's life. Things happen. But now you know. Anyway, don't forget there's a video on that pinned link. So I bet if you went to it, it'd probably pull up the Zoom. Who knows? But check it out. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Like I said, I appreciate you stopping by. Legacies are things that we pass on, not just physical things that we pass on down through the times and ages and whatnot, but also the stories and memories that we share to help reinforce, hopefully, the positive stuff versus the negative. But in life, sometimes that negative stuff, well, you have to try to examine, use it, and alter so that you can learn from it and do the better side of it. And hearing some of these life stories that my sisters and my mom and father's been sharing, you can see the differences through life and the different perspectives I had growing up and what I thought life was here, and the different perspectives of my mom and my dad and my sisters and stuff. It's definitely an eye opener and a soul awakening experience to revisit your home and tell stories and stuff like that, just to share the experience that we may or may not have had before. And so with that, one of the things that Forrest Fenn, for sure, they're swapping pizza slices, guys. This is ridiculous. I gotta sit here and close out my show, and I always take forever. I gotta do. It looks so good. They're both slobbering. They got cheese hanging down. One of them's got sauce all over his face. Oh my! But one of the things that I've learned from Forrest Fenn is time, the importance of time, and loved ones, the importance of loved ones, and matching the two up. And right now, my father, my twin, is here. I've got about an hour before she probably leaves. And so with that, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Keep calm and treasure on. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Y'all take care. I got to hit me some buttons and then get me some food. Got to hit the food cart on this train. Beep, beep. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm outie. Sister says bye. You gonna say bye, Dad?
Bye.
Yeah, they say bye. I say later, Gator. Later. Gator. Later, Gator. Later, Gators. Y'all enjoy. Peace out.